Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Pentiment Part 12. In the previous video, we walked around town, talked to people, met up with the Gertners, talked to them. Now we're going back to the Abbey to talk to Illuminata about something that she wants us to do. We've already been here. I think we talked to everybody around town already. Did we go to the mill? I think we went to the mill this morning. Yeah, because we talked to the kid and yeah. Wait, did I check my Roman ruin? You know how I like them Roman ruins, Caspar. I'm telling you, one of these days there's gonna be something down here, Caspar. Now it might not happen until like we die and you become the new main character. 20 years from now. But one of these days, something's gonna happen to that Roman ruin. Nobody in the guest house. Oh, I can go in the Abbott house, though. Hey, what up? Ain't aged a day, buddy. God, but really, is there like dial? I figured at least have a chat. What up, pup? Old brother Piero may have passed, but you're still here, old dog. Where am I going? I'm going to talk to Illuminata. Now, I guess she's now probably over actually at the coven. Because I was thinking about going to the scriptorium, but she probably doesn't care about the library anymore. She's above that, but I guess we'll poke around everywhere, see if we can find anybody who wants to talk to old, Andreas Mahler, how wonderful to see you! Have you been well? Well enough. Good, you look healthy. What brings you back here? My boy brother Piero. Ah, of course, I'm sorry, Andreas. I know it's a small consolation, but he lived a long life with little pain. He died quite suddenly during Lauds. Monastic hour at dawn. One of two major hours. It is used for the morning prayer. I mean you could just say he died. I don't really know why you had to like specify the hour. Or was he like mid-prayer when he died? Is that like what you're going for? He was well loved by everyone here, even those who might pretend otherwise. I'm sure he appreciates the gesture. As for your visit, I cannot speak with the abbot's authority, but you're always welcome company. How's your Italian coming along? Non è troppo male. It's not too bad. I couldn't even begin to do Italian. I've been reading every Italian medicinal text Klaus Drucker can get his hands on. How many is that? 2? Oh, I haven't counted, but many. Oh. Leonicio's text on the French disease, which might have been helpful for the Baron all those years ago? I'm gonna just go out on a limb. I don't want to like rain on your party, Mr. Florian, but I don't think the difference between 1518 tech and 1525 tech on syphilis is really would have made much of a difference. The Facilius Medicinae are new printing from Venice. Wonderful woodcuts. Oh, the flower of medicine from Salerno. Do you know they've translated into Hebrew, Aquitaine? Imagine that. Imagine a peasant in the fields of Provence reading the medicinal wisdom of Salerno. Sir. What'd you... You okay, sir? Well, imagine a Polish mercenary doing it. I don't need to imagine it. What a wonder these books are. I mean, it's kind of because we like switched over like a printing press text. I got carried away. I mean, they do some neat stuff with the text. Even if it is occasionally like reading on hard mode. Anyway, it's good to see you, Andreas. Until later, like when they put it upside down and shit. Like, I guess the fancy fonts, that's like hard mode. Because it's like hard mode reading. Especially with like the misspellings and everything. They get corrected. Which I kind of like. I guess it does, like, it basically does kind of keep you a little engaged. Ah, you're still alive. Hello? Who are you? I'm old. Andreas, brother Addock, Andreas Mahler. I don't know any Andreas. Ah, Andreas, the fine young artist from Nuremberg. You flatter me, brother. Ah, your art flattered my writing. Or your art flattered my writing. Yours and Brother Piero's both, God rest his soul. The blessing to work with talents such as yours and Piero's. And Gabriel and Rupert and Sister Michaela and the nuns helped us with our labors. So many years of toil, they all gone now. I pray they'd rest with the Lord. Soon I will be gone, and Brother Guy, and all that will remain of us are our books. But enough of that. How have you been, Andreas? I mean, I've been pretty well. I got fat stacks, fat Spanish stacks. I'm glad to hear it. Seem more at ease now than I was last year. Do I? Maybe so. I may have worked in the scriptorium beyond the limits of this body. It pained my joints and strained my brotherly love for Guy. Well, he's kind of a dick. The scriptorium took my sight and use of my hands, but when it closed, it also took the pain from my heart. Abbey was content to let me serve the Lord through prayer and contemplation. And so it also contents me. Oh, Andreas, but I must rest now. It's good to hear your voice at Curacao again. God bless you. Okay, so they've closed the scriptorium. Guess we didn't know that. That does beg the question of how the hell are they keeping this place open then? Scriptorium fell into disrepair quickly after Father Gano closed the library. I mean, I guess they're getting about like taking blood from a stone from the peasants, but... What up, lady? Andreas, you're back! You're still here? What the hell? Hello! That's all you have to say? Hello? God bless you, sister? Still an ass, I see. What the hell? What you say fuck me for? Still, I hear you're a master artist now. I'm impressed. You know, I've grown as well in a variety of ways. What? I mean, you have to, yeah, maybe not in front of the kid. Don't be ridiculous, Andreas. I'm not indulging you again. What the hell? What do you mean indulging us? You attacked us, man. Was it that bad? No, it wasn't. Just let it pass, won't you? I mean, how many other chances have you had, you know, to have much comparison to say if it was good or bad? You didn't have to endure the tongue wagging Mother Illuminata gave me. You get in much trouble? I had to do penance, obviously, and I had to help Sister Gertrude in the garden for a whole month. I mean, that's not that bad. It wasn't horrible. I enjoyed working outside on the nice days. The garden is beautiful. I was young and lonely. And you have no idea how boring a convent is for a young woman. I'm not gonna be like, oh, actually, I have it worse than you. I didn't really like either of those, but I don't listen to her because I never wanted this. I'm not like you, Andreas. I never chose this life. My fairy couldn't marry me off to anyone of higher rank, so they donated to the Abbey. I mean, I was substantial enough for the Abbey to take me in as a nun. I was forced to take the habit. I loved my life before Curacao. At least you chose your vocation. I was shoved into mine and forgotten. I mean... Yeah, sorry. I mean, I kind of already knew that. I wouldn't say I had no idea, because we already knew this, but... I'm not gonna, like, scold her for not following the Abbey's rules. I've accepted where I am now. I make the best of it as well as I can. Still, it's a pity we never got to finish that. What do you mean we didn't get to finish? What the hell are you talking about? I'm not gonna get her in trouble. Guess I'll have to leave you waiting. Not in front of the kid. I should return to my duties. Thank you for speaking with me. Until later. Oh, okay. Back! Run away! Shouldn't really look too different. Old Luminato. Yep. Caspar, this is where I got my worst nemesis killed. Well, my second worst nemesis. My worst nemesis is, Father Grenot, who maybe we'll get him at the end of this chapter. You know what I mean, Caspar? Also, for the record, Caspar, murder is bad and you shouldn't try and get people killed, but you know, sometimes in the game's like, hey, somebody's gotta die. Well... It was just the devil whispering in our ear, Caspar, that we should get rid of that prior guy. Even though in hindsight, I kind of maybe wish I hadn't done it, but I couldn't just sell out my brother Piero, man. He's literally my brother. It's in his name. Where am I going? Take me to the kitchen. Take me to the kitchen and take me to the coven. See if they got any witch's brew going on over there. We can go to the cellar. We never got to go to the cellar. Caspar, they never let me in here, buddy. Ah, you couldn't pet the kitty cat, maybe. God damn, they got the damn lettuce sitting on the floor? The cabbage? I don't really know which one it's supposed to be. Feed cat, damn true. You can feed the kitty. God bless you, Master Ma. I don't know if we've ever actually talking to you. Talked? Talking? They ain't ready for that word yet, okay? That's a future word. English language just ain't ready for that one. How have you been? Still working in the kitchen? Yes, I'm still assisting Brother Wolisov. I've been making more complex dinners recently for Father Grenot. More complex? Oh, shouldn't you guys be broke? Most of the brothers eat simpler fare, but the Abbey has a privilege of foods from around the world. We really should implicate this guy in a murder. Why does the Abbey need such fancy foods? Well, the abbot. Father Wolisov says the abbot always gets the best. He said Father Matthias was odd because he ate the same food as the rest of the brothers. Well, I mean, I think that's kind of the point, sir. I don't mind it, though. I've been learning a lot of new ways to cook recently. What are you cooking now? Oh, Brother Wolisov sent me to collect something for him, but I can't remember what it was. Something from the cellar, perhaps? Probably. There's so much in there, though. Maybe if I bring back a few onions, he'll be happy. I always need more onions. That is true. I mean, there's not many things that an onion makes worse. I mean, if you like a bunch of onion, but like a... Everything's improved with a little onion. Same with like garlic. God bless you, Andreas. Welcome back to Curacao. What brings you back to the Abbey? You know, my brother, Piero. Of course, his grave is well kept, I assure you. Hey, I'm glad to hear it. Will you be staying in Tassing long enough for St. John's Eve Festival? How many days? I mean, probably. Everybody keeps bringing it up, so I assume we'll be around for it. It may be simple compared to those in the cities, but everyone in Tassing looks forward to it. Really, Master Andreas, can we? I'm never one to miss a party. Yes, yes. Thank you, Master. Don't call me that. I'm sure it's quite quaint compared to what you're used to, but it's one of Tassing's biggest events. Anyway, I'd better get back to work. It's good to see you again, Andreas. God bless you. God bless you, Brother Woloslav. Also, did you club the Baron over the head? If you did, no worries. Like, no hard feelings or whatever. He wasn't going to put me in his will anyway, so... If somebody's death doesn't impact me, why should I care about it? Am I right? Right, guys? That's a joke, Caspar. I don't actually think that. Caspar, don't write that down in your notebook. Caspar, I will end this apprenticeship right now. Send your ass back to Salzburg. Yeah, I remember where you're from. I even got your damn street address. Did they have street addresses back then? If they do, I have it. And if they don't, I'm going to invent the damn postal service to get that shit on lock. Brother God, what are you doing out here? Father Gonol has asked me to inform the townsfolk that the shrine is closed. You can't close the shrine of St. Moritz. He's St. Moritz. He'll hit you with his golden hand or whatever. Father Abbot has ordered it, Andreas. I must follow his commands. The relic is safe inside the church, and we won't stop the pilgrims from visiting, but it is off limits to townsfolk. Well, that's, Oh, so it's like people can go in there, just not the people who live here. We can't trust you. Why? It doesn't even make any damn sense. Abbot has had enough of the peasants and townsfolk rebelling against the Abbey. Yes, very smart. Hey, everybody's pissed off. Let me do the one thing I should never do. Fuck with their religion. He is a rightful lord. The Abbot has been more than generous, but he will not let this 12 articles dribble pass. Abbot refuses to leave the relic at risk of destruction. The hand of St. Moritz is the only thing keeping the Abbey open. This is about money. Don't be a fool, Mahler. Without the Abbey, the shrine can't be kept in good condition. It would be looted. The Abbot is trying to protect the relic, nothing more. No one wants to destroy the hand of St. Moritz, God. The Abbot's a cruel man, and you're no better defending him. I will do my duty as my vows and my Lord command me, Andreas. God bless you. See, that's one of them. I hope you get struck by lightning. God bless yous. Ah, feverfew. It always smells so fresh. Smells like fever. Caspar, one of these days we will penetrate these doors and find out what is going on in there. Hello? Who's there? No way you ass recognizes us or remembers us. Sister Margaret, it's Andreas Mahler, the artist. Oh, Master Mahler, Mother Illuminata said you'd return. Okay, you were forewarned. Is there someone else with you? My apprentice, Caspar. Hello. God bless you, Caspar. You smell even more of paint than your master. What? I mean, I don't see why I have to, like, be discreet about it. I mean, it's nothing to be ashamed of. Sister Margaret is blind. She relies on other senses. Oh, thank you. You're funny. Anyway, I should go. Mother Illuminata doesn't like it when we're distracted from our duties. Of course. Until later, then. God bless you, Master Mahler. And you too, Caspar. You thought you could hide from me? Alright. No pussy remains untouched. Sorry. I thought I debated on it. That's why I was being silent. I was like, do I want to follow through with this? Yeah, sure. Why not? Where am I going, Caspar? Caspar! Where am I going? Ah, the cemetery. Remember where we started? Rest in peace, my old friend. Caspar, once upon a time I dug up a... Well, okay. I watched somebody dig up a grave here. Was good fun. Great fun, Caspar. Mother Cecilia. The headstone is well made. Her family must have commissioned it. Wait, so she died before Brother Piero? Wait. 522? Or... Bro, Brother Piero, he was kicking, man. I figured his ass died as soon as we left. Greetings. Caspar, once upon a time I had to watch two monks go at it hardcore style for 12 hours. It was truly a sight. Got so tired from watching, my eyes, they fell asleep. It got all tuckered out. Caspar, what do you mean you don't know what going at it hardcore style means? Did they not teach you anything in Salzburg? God bless you, Andreas. It's been too long. What do you mean? You hate our guts. I know Father Abbott made it clear you're not to return when you left, but we had hoped to hear from you. Don't you dislike us? My apologies. You're right, of course. You know, I mean, if you're not going to be mean to me, I'm not going to be mean to you. It's good to, I mean, you shouldn't be mean to people. Well, depends on how mean they are, I guess. It's good to see you again, Mother Illuminata. This is my apprentice Caspar Ziegler from Salzburg. God bless you, Mother Superior. Or probably Mother Superior. God bless you, young Caspar. No greeting from your favorite library helper? It's good to see you. You as well. You never helped me in the library. I'm sorry you have to see it in such a state. It sees very little use these days. What happened? After Baron Rothvogel's murder, we had fewer and fewer wealthy patrons. The small number that held out lost interest. It's easier to commission new work from the Guild or St. Luke or individual masters in big cities like Nuremberg. Regulated trade and sale of art in cities around Europe. Artists who sought to have apprentice and businesses often had to become members for the privilege. Father Gounod saw no reason to keep the scriptorium or library open. Most of the books here have been suffering of neglect. After Mother Cecilia's death, neither I nor Sister Zdena had the time to maintain our inventory. I mean, Piero did say it was going to happen sooner or later. I am no happier about it than you are, but the late brother was right. Only heaven is unchanging. Now all that remains are books for sale to interested parties, a task that Father Gounod has entrusted to me. Oh, is she mad? And Sister Zdena, of course. Well, I'm eager to look through your inventory. Master Andreas, maybe you can find a book for little Magdalene, something that's not in print yet. Who the hell is Magdalene? Excellent idea, Caspar. Caspar, who the hell is Magdalene? Caspar, I can't read this. It's not in English. Caspar, what do you mean you don't know what English is? Oh, I lost my mouse. Parzival? A 13th century retelling of the Arthurian hero Percival, written by Wolfram von Eschenbach. Themes of love and chivalry are prominent in this adventure tale. Percival. Which one are you? I don't really know them. You the Holy Grail one? Or is that's somebody different? Well, there's like two Holy Grail guys. The German's a little dated, but I'm sure she'll figure it out with Claus's help. Who knows, maybe it'll inspire imagination. All them Arthurian knights, aside from like the main ones, they all just like kind of flow together. Ah, Richard de Bury's Philobiblion. It's a text on the collections and preservation of books. A 13th century English priest and later Bishop of Durham, Richard de Bury was one of the first private book collectors and is best known for the Philobiblion, which described the care of his collection. How do you take care of it? Don't touch it. Rule number 1, don't touch that shit. Maybe this is where Illuminati and Cecilia learned all their tricks. Certainly a good book for a printer's daughter. But like, no, seriously, who is Magdalene in the game? Because she didn't even have like text. I don't remember there being a Magdalene. He's like, Caspar, do you have like a sister? Oh, there's Magdalene. Daughter of Klaus and the late Marie. Oh, I guess I do kind of remember you. Oh, yeah, because you were the little one that Caspar was talking to. Okay. I do kind of remember that now. And what's up here? Bertus Magnus de Animalibus. Renowned 13th century Dominican theologian, philosopher, astrologer, and Bishop of Regensburg. A prolific writer, he was known primarily for his work on Aristotle and his knowledge of natural science. See, here's a duck. He loved ducks. Not as much as he loved snails, though. You know, that guy who's always talking about his snails and the cat licking it. It's ostensibly a bestiary, but it contains so much more knowledge on a variety of topics. This can inspire an interest in animals and the natural world. Beautiful illustrations as well. Okay, so if we have to pick one... Wait. Is this a different book? Oh, a copy of Jacobus de Voragines, Golden Legend? Every good Christian should know the legends of the saints. And the Latin is simple enough that she should be able to read it before long. Okay. I think these are Latin translations of some of Origen's homilies. Also, it looks like it's partially burned. Maybe it'll inspire her to become a pyromaniac. Prolific first-century aesthetic and theologian, best known for his exegeticals, writings, and homilies, influenced the development of the Trinity and the ransom theory of atonement. Probably not a great gift for a young girl. Wait. This is the same bookhand as the notes I found when the Baron was murdered. Is it? I'll take your word for it. What does this say? Maria something? I see Ethiopia. Israel. Yeah, I don't know any Latin. Whoever wrote this was responsible for writing the notes. Need to ask Illuminati about this. Okay. So there's our main story hook. I don't know, if we're gonna suggest a book, what do we suggest? I'm leaning towards a bestiary. Turn into a damn monster tamer. Have you decided on any books to purchase? Just one. So, Saints. I already forgot what this one was about, so it didn't stick in my mind. There's this one. It is printing press related, but like, she's gonna learn how to work a printing press from her dad. I want to go to something fun, like animals. Contains a wealth of knowledge. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Faustrucker's daughter, Magdalene, will. The Latin may pose a challenge for her, but I'm sure with persistence she can overcome it. Is there anything else you need? Yes, Mother Illuminata. What do you know about this book? I don't know anything. This is the first time I've seen it. Where did you find it? Lady, you live in here and there's books you ain't seen? That just seems unlikely. There's not that many damn books in here. I've seen it on one of the lower shelves. I don't think it's in our catalog. It's burned around the edges. Why? How can I find out where it came from? Who wrote it? It's not in our catalog. I'm afraid I don't know who you could ask. It was a recent addition. The only people who would know are Mother Cecilia and Father Matthias. This is a joke. Don't burn me, please. And I didn't bring any books for summoning. A joke, Master Mauler? Yes, yes, we got the last necromancer killed. We don't tolerate that. You know what they say, the town's not big enough for the two liches. Anyway, it's a shame we can't figure out who penned this book. Author's the same person who wrote the letters I found while investigating the Baron's murder. The ones in the fine bookhand? Brother Attic told me about them. Perhaps he knows something about this book. He's been there longer than any of us. Why would the person who wrote the letters have scribed a book in our library? Well, that's the question. Whoever did it is the thread puller. Huh? Someone who was manipulating people at Curacao and Tassing, pulling at threads to provoke someone into killing the Baron. I thought one of the brothers killed the Baron. He did, probably, maybe. But the Baron was lured to the chapter house by someone who knew Curacao and Tassing's secrets. I'm afraid we can't be any more help to you in determining the book's provenance. However, as it's not in our catalog and it's already damaged, I doubt Father Abbey would mind if you kept it. Hey, thanks. Thank you. I'm glad someone bothered to save it from the flames. Caspar! I would like a hamburger. Have you guys invented that yet? God bless you, Andreas. Greetings, Master Mauler. Scriptorium fell into disrespect. Well, at the very least we know you guys have invented sausages. Caspar! Sausage meat! Give me a fine link. Caspar? Who would like to eat with Master Andreas Mauler, richest man in all of Europe? Nobody? Tell me to go to the Drucker house. Oh, we don't actually get to eat any food? They just like go to the Drucker house, deliver your book smelly? God bless you, Master Mauler. God bless you, Andreas. God strike you down, Andreas. God bless you, Andreas. God bless you, Master Andreas. God bless you, Andreas. God bless you, Andreas. I don't know if we've ever actually talking to you. Why do I keep saying talking? Hello, Andreas. Oh, he's still on that printed press speech. I cannot go to the abattoir. They won't let me in, Caspar. They know I'm too close to the truth. Finding out who the hell is doing this conspiracy. I wonder where Matilda's at. Just now occurred to me, we ain't talked to her. I mean, she should have something to say. I mean, we did choose not to implicate her in the murder. God bless you, Andreas. Welcome back to Curacao. Thank you, Sister Gertrude. All of Tassin seems to know I'm here. You're a big man in a small town, Andreas. Word travels fast. Besides, Mossfanger tells me everything that goes on in Curacao. Who's Mossfanger? Our Covenant cat. Or convict cat. And an excellent rat catcher. And an excellent gossip too, it seems. Don't ruin my fun, Andreas. Until later, sister. Bless you, Andreas. Bless you, Caspar. You know what? Just since you got mentioned, I'll give you an additional pet. Now, don't get too used to it, okay? Don't become too addicted to the pets. Yeah, I don't know. Are there any other sisters that are missing? feel like there was like a couple others that existed. I pretty much saw all the monks they eaten. Alright, I'm not gonna wander around looking everywhere for a lady who may or may not even exist. Yeah, that'd be the one thing I wouldn't mind if, like, at the very least people who have, like, actual conversations are marked on your map. That would help a little bit, especially if, like, for the Abbey where it's so dense with all the different areas and transitions. I don't remember if I pet you. I mean, presumably I did, but just in case, I wouldn't want to be accused of being discriminatory with the pets. The door's open. Was the door open earlier, Caspar? Was the door open earlier? Is something popping over here? You, what are you doing? I don't know what your thing is. You scare me with your sword and your elaborate facial hair. I wouldn't trust a man who has that much facial hair in this era. I can only imagine how bad that shit fucking itches. Nobody wants to talk to me, Caspar. Did you put them up to this? Hmm? One second. Let me reply to this. Okay. Alrighty. Brother Woloslav uses time. Caspar, have you heard about time? I talk about it a lot. Smoky. One of these days, Caspar, something will happen at this waterfall and this old salt mine. I guess technically something did kind of happen when we were following Lucky. And then there were those ladies who all got mad at us because we were walking through the forest before them. Alright? It's not my fault. Something. Now we just need to find something to happen at Saint Satya, Caspar. Alright, let's hurry back. Caspar, have I told you about the time? No, I'm sorry. Well, let me look at the... I will glance at the town comments, Caspar. Somebody may want to speak to me. Anyone? Fabian? I don't know who the hell you two people are. Are you new? No? You know me. Indris? My best buddy and pal? You got that burlap yet? Are you always here? Strange people. Ah. You're back. Good. We're almost ready to sit down and eat. Would you and Caspar care to join me? Of course. Thank you, Klaus. Who are these people? Welcome back, Andreas, Caspar. Andreas, these are my friends, Benjamin and Rachel Summerfield. They're on their way back to Prague. An imperial city of the Holy Roman Empire. The city's mint made it a hub for Germans and Italian bankers and merchants, and its university became a gathering place for many Reformation thinkers. Good day. Hello, excuse me for not getting up. It's a bit difficult Of course, I understand. It's nice to meet you both. My life is also difficult, being fabulously wealthy. You know? Oh, these problems of mine. Burr. Hello. That sounded like a real word, Klaus. She's learning more of them every day. She'll be reading before long. That's a wonderful segue to the gift that I've brought her. Oh? Why would it be an apology? Andreas Mahler's never done anything wrong his entire life. A book from the Abbey Library. Is this for her or for you? For her, I don't care about animals. I mean, I don't not care about... I care about it, but I don't care about learning about them. Her, I swear. Albertus Magnus's Day... I mean, she doesn't have to read it immediately. Andrea, she's only 2 years old. I'm sure she'll learn quickly in a printer's house. Thanks for this. It's a nice thought. Fuck you. I'll take it back. They'll probably pray for what we eat, assuming the Sommerfelds don't mind. Or Sommerfelds, actually. Or Somnerfelds. No, it is a double M, right? Not at all. We're accustomed to being guests in Christian homes. Thank you for asking, Klaus. Oh, are you filthy heathens? Alright, I'll lead the prayer then. Bless us, O Lord, in these your gifts which we are about to receive from your bounty. Through Christ our Lord, amen. 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 Klaus, thank you again for letting us stay here. It's been such a long trip. Oh. Is it time? No, I'm fine. I'm just sore everywhere. Anyway, we'd hoped to get home weeks ago, but the fighting has made it slow progress from Basel. I guess they fighting? Tassing is hardly on the way to Prague. I mean, it do be kind of far away. We'd rather not get caught up in battles between the Swabian League and peasants, so they've taken a strange route. Okay, it's a military group maintained by the free imperial cities of the Holy Roman Empire. Members included nobles, knights, and hired or retained mercenaries. We were in Basel to do some business, but we didn't want to overstay our welcome. Oh no, he's talking in printing speak too. Is it really so bad for Jews there? I mean, pretty bad for them everywhere at all times usually. That's kind of just like a given. Let's just say they've gone back and forth enough on Jews in Basel that it's best not to feel too comfortable. We felt comfortable enough with our host, but Benjamin is right. We couldn't stay long. Do you know the printer, Johann Froben? Not really, no. He's a very successful printer, turned Basel into the center for Swiss printing. He employs incredible artists and form cutters. He even prints books in Greek and Hebrew. That's why he visited. Benjamin and I are creating a Hebrew type for him. Turns out that when your town banishes all the Jews, you have a more difficult time finding Jews to work for you. Who could have guessed? I just wish it hadn't taken us so long to get home. We have so far to go still. Lucky timing for me, though. Now I have 2 printers and a master artist at my dinner table. You don't have a master. You insulted my gift. Okay, you know how much I paid for that? They didn't even tell me how much it cost. That's how you know that shit's expensive. True, it isn't all misfortune. Just because I didn't give her something that she can use right this second. It's called an investment in her future, dummy. Ah yes, thank you. And a future printer and baby printer to be. Assing hasn't seen this many artists under one roof in a while. It's amazing how far printing has come so quickly. And new techniques, new types, new styles are being developed every year. Benjamin is trying to create a more readable script for Yiddish. We have typefaces for Hebrew, but it would be nice to have something separate for Yiddish. I mean, I'm not gonna water in your parade. How novel. Yes, it's still a developing typeface and usually only used in Jewish women's books. I'd like our writing to be more accessible, especially to those who only read Yiddish. Bro, you know I can't read that. Here, something like this. How be sure to send you some samples when I'm finished, Klaus. Good, I'd like that. I haven't gotten to eat my cheese, lady. You're gonna have to hold it. I'm fine. Klaus, what are you working on? Need to get ready to sell to travelers as the press is open, but lately I've been printing the 12 articles for the town. 12 articles. Thanks to Father Thomas, everyone in town can read at least well enough to make it through that sheet. It's got a lot of people talking, and a lot are coming over to Otto's way of thinking. You've heard him yourself, Andreas. What do you think of what's happening in Tassing? We hate the abbot. You're not wrong. Remember what happened to Attilia's house? The abbot took it away. She lost everything. She works for Father Thomas now. Yeah, I spoke with her. Quite unexpected, given her attitude towards the church. I mean, it's not really I mean, she doesn't really have a choice. I was as surprised as you are now. We all were, but that was the only charity available to her. Sorry, not trying to bring up bad memories. I was just trying to say that things have been hard on the peasants for years. It's just gotten worse lately. The abbot is such a bad state, or the abbey is such a bad state, there must be someone the abbot can appeal to for more money. I mean, the Duke of Bavaria probably is not going to help him, I agree. Title held jointly by two brothers, Louis X and William IV. Both are working to suppress the peasant revolts. Well, highly unbased behavior. You could try and sit down with Otto, at the very least. Otto's tried to reason with him. The abbot won't listen. Okay. Oh, it's an apple pie. I couldn't really tell what that was supposed to be. Because it didn't really look like cheese, but it was kind of like cheese wedge shaped. But yeah, I can kind of see how it's apple pie now. We're sympathetic to what's happening here. We saw it all throughout Swabia. Peasants are suffering. It's true, but I worry about what will happen in Tassing. Ow. Woman! I'm still trying to eat my cheese. You'll be fine. It takes hours for that or something. I'm fine. Peasants are no match for the soldiers of the Swabian League. What's the Swabian League? You know, we'll go with the slightly neutral answer. Mercenary soldiers for hire, they rally for coin, not for cause. We can't speak to their motives as we tried to stay far away from them, but they were intimidating even at a distance. The peasants aren't careful. Tassing could draw the wrong sort of attention. I know that. Otto and the peasants are taking a risk, but I believe Otto will keep things peaceful. Anyway, it's not the Swabian League we have to worry about, but the soldiers of the Duke of Bavaria. Bavaria. The Prince Bishop has the church's authority, but the Duke's lands surround Tassing and Curacao. I only wish this bread were rye. Oh, yeah, because we never wrote him back. That's why the apology was for. We'll go with the... I mean, do we think Andreas feels bad about killing the prior? Yeah, maybe a little. Well, what happened here in Tassing at Curacao, I just wanted to forget it. I was too much of a coward to write back after hearing Bert and Marie passed. I'm sorry. Don't mean to make it awkward at dinner. I know it was a little random, but it had to be said. Oh, I had those mushrooms over here the whole time. Ow. I still haven't had my cheese, alright? You're going to have to be quiet. This is it. I was afraid of this. We can't travel now. It's all my fault. We should have left Basil earlier. I love you, Benjamin. Be quiet. I don't care. I need help. Need a midwife. Is there one who would accept Rachel? Honestly, no offense, Andreas. We're not picking this because I don't trust you. I don't trust Dr. Stoles, so let's say Agnes. I mean, look at that. That's the face of somebody who's delivered thousands of babies. Could you get her? Plus? I should get her. Agnes has delivered every child in Tassin as long as I can remember. She would never turn any woman away. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Klaus. Enough of the thanks. Give me the midwife. Ah, you'll be fine. Plenty of people have kids before. Andreas, you're forgiven. Caspar, it was good to have you, but you both have to leave. Yeah, thank you, Klaus. Good luck, Rachel. Thank you, I'll need it. I'll go fetch Agnes. Thank you for joining us, Andreas. Almost forgot, you should go see the bonfire preparations in the town commons. You missed them in your last visit. Klaus! I'm going, damn. She ain't gonna pop out this minute. I got plenty of time. I'll probably go to the damn bakery if you keep nagging me. Thank you, Klaus. We'll be going. Take care. Preparing the bonfire. Well, on that note, we should call it. Had a rousing good time this time, didn't we, Caspar? You have fun? You enjoy that? Hear that bell? It means it's time for us to call it, Caspar. So I guess we will, instead of this... I don't know... stalling we're doing here at the end for some reason. But alright. Next time we'll go check out the bonfire, talk to people, you know how we do. I'm Extra Cheesy 87, stay tuned for the next part. And bye guys.